So it could make it more difficult here. The plan announced by House Republicans today would require the private company to reach voluntary financial settlements with the property owners covering at least 90% of the pipeline's path. It also makes the company get permission from any impacted state before Iowa could also allow it to pass through, and it would make the company wait until new federal guidelines regarding pipelines come out. That could be a year, maybe longer away. The bill's lead sponsor in the House wants eminent domain cases rare.
So I fundamentally do not believe that government should use the power and the blunt force of eminent domain to take other people's property when it's a private economic development project. So private individuals getting the opportunity to seize the property of others in an economic development project that is not an essential government service.
Now, Summit Carbon Solutions is the Ames-based company proposing a pipeline that would travel through Iowa and others. The pipeline would carry carbon given off by ethanol plants, go through an underground tunnel, and then eventually empty out into an underground storage facility out of state. The company says that it has already reached deals with about 60% of landowners to use their property for the project and does not believe lawmakers should change the rules as it's already about 2 years into the project. The governor has not pushed for private companies like Summit to face additional challenges before it could use eminent domain for any remaining property owners. And here's how she responded today when asked if she could support more protection for landowners.
We need to have an honest conversation about what this means. The agriculture industry, as a governor, I need to do everything I can to make sure that we add value to what we produce here, whether that's, nurturing our existing markets, looking for new markets with trade.
Now, while Representative Holt is trying to guide a deal through to limit eminent domain, there's no guarantee enough of his fellow Republican House members, not to mention the Senate and the governor, would go along with his plan. House Speaker Pat Grassley is one of Holt's fellow sponsors on the proposal, though.